Love didn't ask permission to leave. It didn't wait its time. It packed itself in ordinary moments and slipped out while I was still learning. I thought love needed agreement, a reason we both say, but it left through all the open doors we never thought to close. I waited for a conversation, for words to make it real. It's strange how endings don't need language when hearts have already let go. Love didn't ask permission to leave, didn't explain or defend. It walked away between our days and didn't look back again. We didn't fight, we didn't break, nothing forced to see. Love didn't ask permission to leave, and I was left asking myself what staying had ever meant. You smile like things were undecided, like time would slow things down. I stayed believing love was patient while it was quietly gone. Your care stayed careful and distant, like it didn't wanna hurt, and I kept mistaking gentleness for love that might return. I told myself love needs space, that leaving doesn't mean it's done, but love that doesn't ask to stay is already chosen to run. Love didn't ask permission to leave, somewhere between hope and fear. I kept waiting for a signal that never arrived here. You acted like nothing was ending, like quiet was just a phase. Love didn't ask permission to leave, and silence showed me all the ways. Maybe love doesn't know us closure or reasons we can't keep, but I miss the honesty of knowing, not just waking up to absence. I didn't need love to beg or promise or swear it would remain. I just needed it to choose me loudly enough that leaving wasn't something I had to explain alone. Now I listen when love goes quiet, when effort doesn't return. I don't wait for permission to protect myself or ask if leaving will hurt less. I'm learning love that wants to stay will last, to be held near. Some endings come when love walks out without asking if you're ready to let it. Love didn't ask permission to leave, and I accept that truth, not because it didn't matter, but because holding on was hurting too. I remember us with tenderness, not regret, not blame. Love didn't ask permission to leave, and choosing myself is how I finally learned I don't need permission to walk away and heal. Some love doesn't say goodbye, it just stops asking. And when love leaves without permission, you learn is not failure, it's self-respect finding its voice. We outgrew the same conversation, kept repeating what we knew. We said the words like they still matter, and nothing ever moved. We talked in circles, careful and kind, never changed the tone. I started feeling older than the answers we kept coming home to. I noticed how silence felt familiar, like we've been here before. It's strange how words can lose their meaning when they no longer open doors. We outgrew the same conversation, but stayed to finish the lines. We knew every pause, every response, like time had memorized our minds. We didn't fight, we didn't end, nothing forced the truth. Growing too. You said this is just how it is. I said maybe you're right. We used agreement as a shelter from questions we didn't want to invite. Your voice stayed calm and measured. Mine learned how not to shake, and I miss the risk of honesty more than any mistake we were afraid to make. I told myself love matures, that passion learns restraint, but love that never evolves, this language is quietly falling behind. We outgrew the same conversation, somewhere between then and now. We kept explaining the same feelings instead of asking what we needed next. You smile like this was balanced, like growth meant settling down. We outgrew the same conversation and stayed so long. We forgot how to ask for more. Maybe we were both just tired, afraid of starting again. But I miss the curiosity of love, not just knowing how everything ends. I didn't need constant excitement or words that changed each day. I just needed us to keep listening when love was asking to grow a different way. Now I notice when words feel finished, when meaning stops evolving. I don't stay where language feels smaller than the heart that's trying to speak. I'm learning love should expand your voice, not shrink it down to fit. Some love ends when conversation okay to walk toward a love that still wants to hear who you're becoming. I was still hoping in quiet ways, saving words for the right time. I kept believing effort would meet me if I just stayed. You leaned back in the comfort, like love had already done its part. And I felt the weight of wanting more, press softly against my heart. I kept reading signs and small gestures. You called it peace, I called it care. It's strange how the same silence can mean two different things in the same room. I was still hoping you were resting. We weren't standing in the same place. I was reaching toward tomorrow. You were settling to the day. We didn't fight, we didn't break. Nothing pushed us apart. I was still hoping you were resting. And that distance quietly tore my heart. I asked questions without saying them, waited for you to lean in. You smiled like everything was stable, like love didn't need to begin again. I stayed awake inside the future. You slept well where things were still. And I learned how different it feels to dream alone beside someone who's already at peace. I told myself rest is healthy, that love doesn't always run, but love that stops walking with you is quietly choosing to be done. I was still hoping you were resting somewhere between trying through. I kept building bridges forward while you stopped needing to move. You acted like nothing was missing, like this was how love stays. I was still hoping you were resting, and hope slowly learned to step away. Maybe you didn't mean to leave me behind. Maybe you were just tired of trying. But I miss the feeling of being met, not just being patient and quiet. I didn't need urgency or pressure, or love that never rests. I just needed to feel like my hope was welcome, not something I had to suppress. Now I notice when effort stops breathing, when peace feels one-sided and thin. I don't confuse comfort with connection, or rest with where love should begin. I'm learning hope shouldn't feel lonely, or like something you outgrow. Some love ends when one heart keeps reaching and the other already let go. I was still hoping you were resting, and I honor that truth now. Not because hope was foolish, but because love should meet me somehow. I'll remember us with gentleness, not regret, not blame. I was still hoping you were resting. keeps walking while the other heart sits down. You learn it's okay to follow the pace that still wants to move with you. We let comfort replace effort. Chose these over, trying again. We knew each other too well to ask, too familiar to lean in. We stayed when nothing was broken, but nothing was growing too. I felt love stop reaching forward while we called stillness being true. I thought peace meant we were stronger, calm, and we were safe. It's strange how comfort can slowly erase the courage it takes to stay awake in love. We let comfort replace effort and told ourselves that was enough. We stayed warm inside routine while losing the edge of us. So we didn't fight, we didn't fall. Nothing forced us through. We let comfort replace effort, and effort was what love needed. Keep choosing you. Stop surprising my heart. I stopped asking for more. We learned how to keep things steady instead of opening doors. Your care stayed kind of predictable. Mine stayed hopeful and thin, and I kept missing the risk of love more than the comfort. I told myself love settles down, that passion learns restraint. But love I never asked you to try is quietly learning how to fade. We let comfort replace effort. Somewhere between then and now, we stay polite with our feelings, so nothing would ask too loud. You smile like this was balance, like ease meant we were strong. We let comfort replace effort and stay so long we forgot how to choose each other on purpose. Maybe we were tired of reaching, afraid of getting it wrong. But I miss the feeling of being chosen, not just getting along. I didn't need perfection or drama or love that never rests. I just needed to feel like effort was still welcome here, not something we outgrew. Now I notice when love feels easy but empty underneath. I listen for effort disguised as care, or silence calling itself peace. I'm learning love shouldn't feel automatic or run only on time. Some love ends when comfort takes the wheel and effort stops driving the highway. We let comfort replace effort. I notice when you stop trying. Not in words, not all at once. In the way plans stop forming, in the way you didn't reach unless I did first. You still showed up physically, but your efforts stayed behind. And I felt myself leaning harder to keep us from falling out of time. I didn't confront you or demand the truth. I just adjusted quietly. It's strange how love teaches you to compensate before it teaches you to leave. I notice when you stop trying, even though you never said. I fill the space with understanding while losing pieces of myself instead. We didn't fight, we didn't break, nothing forced us apart. I noticed when you stopped trying, and something in me started letting go before my heart could catch up. You stopped asking how I was doing. I stopped expecting you to. I learned how to keep things light, so love wouldn't ask too much of you. Your care stayed calm and optional. Mine stayed constant and sure. And I mistook imbalance for patience, because leaving still felt premature. I told myself effort shifts with time, that love doesn't always show. But love that stops choosing you is quietly letting you go. I notice when you stop trying, somewhere between then and now. I kept lowering my expectations so we wouldn't have to talk it out. You smiled like nothing was missing, like ease meant we were strong. I noticed when you stopped trying and realized I've been carrying us all along. Maybe you didn't mean to pull away. Maybe life just asked for more, but I miss the feeling of being met, not just being understanding forever. I didn't need constant effort or proof or love that never rests. I just needed to feel like trying was something we still did together. Now I listen when effort changes, when care becomes optional and thin. I don't wait for love to disappear before I name what's missing within. I'm learning noticing isn't accusing, it's honoring what's true. Some love ends when one heart realizes it can't keep trying for two. I notice when you stop trying, and I chose to stop pretending. because love didn't matter, but because I deserve effort that keeps choosing me. I'll remember us with gentleness, not regret, not blame. I noticed when you stopped trying, and leaving was how I finally learned love should meet me halfway. Some love doesn't end with goodbye. It ends whenever it doesn't. When you notice someone stop trying, you learn. Listening to that moment is an act of self-respect. The ending didn't need words that had already been said. And the way you stopped asking in the nights we both went to bed unsaid. We moved like nothing was changing, still share the same space, but something in the air felt finished long before we named the ache. I waited for a sentence to fall, for truth to take a sound. It's strange how silence can be clear when love has already left the room. The ending didn't need words, it didn't ask for a scene. It arrived in the pauses between us and everything we stopped meaning. We didn't fight, we didn't break, nothing forced the truth. The ending didn't need words, and my heart knew before my voice ever could. You smile like things were manageable, like time would smooth it out. I learned how to read your distance without you spelling it out. You cared to stay gentle and careful, like it didn't wanna hurt. And I kept mistaking quiet kindness for love that might return. I told myself endings are loud, that closure needs a line. But some goodbyes arrive complete without ever crossing the mouth. The ending didn't need words. Somewhere between then and now, we stopped leaning toward each other and never asked it how you acted like nothing was ending, like silence meant we'd stay. The ending didn't need words, and that's how we quietly walked away. Maybe we thought saying nothing would make it hurt less, but I miss the honesty of knowing, not just feeling it in my chest. I didn't need a perfect goodbye or reasons wrapped in care. I just needed to know I wasn't alone, and realizing we were already there. Now I listen to the quiet endings, the ones that don't announce. I trust the moment love stops reaching before words try to explain what's already gone. because it didn't matter, but because holding on was costing me. I remember us with gentleness, not regret, not blame. The ending didn't need words, and letting go is how I learned. Some truths arrive quietly and still change everything. Some endings don't say goodbye, they stop reaching. And when the ending doesn't need words, you learn. Listening to silence, it's sometimes the bravest way to move on. Walked away without anger, no shaking hands, no blame. I carried all the quiet truths and left them where they came from. There were words I never used, doors I didn't slam. I just felt the weight lift gently when I stopped asking you to understand. I thought leaving had to hurt loud, that peace meant something broke. It's strange how calm can be the clearest sign that love has already spoken. I walked away without anger, not because I didn't care, but because holding on was teaching me how to disappear. We didn't fight, we didn't end, nothing pushed me through. I walked away without anger and chose what was kinder for the truth. Didn't rewrite our memories or pretend they weren't real. I just stopped carrying the parts that asked me to ignore how I feel. Your silence didn't need answers, your distance didn't need a name. I learned that peace can be a boundary without turning into blame. I told myself closure needs fire, that endings need a sound. But some goodbyes arrive complete when your heart finally settles down. I walked away without anger, somewhere between hurt and healed. I stopped waiting for permission to protect what I feel. You smile like nothing was changing, like time would explain the rest. I walked away, Mayfair would have been easier, a reason to stay loud. But I miss the courage of choosing peace when no one is watching you leave. I didn't need apologies or closure or truth wrapped in defense. I just needed to stop fighting for something that wasn't fighting for me. trust the calm in my body, the relief I couldn't fake. I know when love asked me to shrink, and when walking away is strength. I'm learning forgiveness isn't forgetting, it's choosing where to stand. Some love ends when you stop demanding that it hurts you to be real. In my hands, some strength doesn't raise its voice, it walks softly away. And when you leave without anger, you learn that healing isn't loud. It's finally being honest with yourself. I'm still gentle with love, even after what it cost. I didn't harden when it left, I just learned what softness shouldn't lose. I don't rush into feelings anymore, I let them find their pace. But I still believe in tenderness and hands that know how to stay. I used to think being careful meant fear, that softness was naive. It's strange how kindness becomes courage when you've learned what it means to leave. I'm still jaded, love, not weaker, not unsure. I don't close my heart to protect it, I just choose what feels true. It didn't break me, love didn't win or lose. I'm still gentle with love, and that's how I know my healing is real. I notice how love arrives now. If it listens, if it stays, I trust consistency over intensity, over words that fade too fast. I don't shrink to be understood, I don't overgive to belong. I let love meet me where I stand, not where I had to bend for too long. I told myself strength meant armor, that care needed restraint. But love that's gentle and present is quietly unafraid. I'm still gentle with love, somewhere between brave and calm. I don't mistake silence for safety or noise for something strong. You smiled like softness was fragile, like it wouldn't survive. I'm still gentle with love, and that gentleness is how I stay alive. Maybe I loved without boundaries before, thought giving proved I was real. But I miss the ease of mutual care, not just being endlessly understanding. time. I'm learning gentleness isn't fragile, it's strength without display. Some love ends, but the way you love can still choose to stay kind. I'm still genuine love, and I'm proud I didn't change. Not every ending needs to harden you. Some teach you how to remain. I'll love again with intention, not fear, not defense. I'm still gentle with love, and that's how I know I didn't lose myself in the end. Some hearts don't need walls, they need wisdom. And when you stay gentle with love, you learn softness is not what breaks you, it's what carries you forward. This isn't sadness anymore, it doesn't ache the same. It's quieter than heartbreak, more like acceptance. Learning my name, I still remember how it hurt, but it doesn't pull me down. The tears don't come as often now, they just pass through and settle out. I thought healing would feel brighter, like joy rushing back inside. It's strange how peace feels almost neutral when you've cried every tear you needed to cry. This isn't sadness anymore, it's something softer than that. It's letting go without resentment, without it from the past. We didn't end with shouting words, nothing tore us apart. This isn't sadness anymore, it's my heart finally learning how to rest where it is. I don't replay every moment or wonder where we failed. I see us as we were, honestly not broken, just unable to stay the same. Your name doesn't shake me now, it doesn't stop my breath. It feels like something I once carried and gently set down for myself. I used to think moving on and forgetting, erasing every trace, but healing looks more like remembering without wanting to go back. This isn't sadness anymore, somewhere between loss and pieces, knowing something mattered deeply, even though it couldn't keep me. You smiled like we had more time, I waited longer than I should. This isn't sadness anymore, it's understanding what love without heaviness, without bracing for the past. I trust the quiet inside my chest, the calm that finally lasts. I'm learning pieces and happiness is something deeper still. Is waking up and choosing myself without forcing anything to feel. This isn't sadness anymore, and that's how I know I'm free. Not because it didn't matter, but because it no longer owns me. I'll remember us with gentleness, not regret, not fear. This isn't sadness anymore, it's me, standing here with my heart intact and open to what comes next. Some feelings don't disappear, they transform. And when sadness turns into stillness, you realize you didn't lose love, you grew beyond the pain it left behind. Your touch felt polite, like it asked before it stayed. Careful hands practice distance like closeness needed rules. Now you held me like you were being kind, not like you were choosing me. And I felt the warmth start reaching even while your arms were still around. I noticed how comfort learned manners, how instinct learned control. It's strange how touch can feel so gentle when the heart has already let go. Your touch felt polite, not careless, not cold, just careful in a way that said, this is all I have to hold. We didn't fight, didn't break, nothing pushed us apart. Your touch felt polite, and that's why I know it wasn't reaching for my heart. Touch me like memory, like something you once knew well. Your hands remember the outline of me, but forgot how to tell me I was wanted. Stayed inside those small moments, pretended they were enough. But love shouldn't feel like courtesy or care that's careful not to love too much. I told myself calm and mature, that passion learns restraint. But love that loses its instinct is quietly changing. choice. I trust the body when it tells the truth before the mouth finds its voice.